Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sky Lounge podcast, episode number 215. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 215. Jamal Adams, PNW Salt, Baseball Rolling, and Knicks Eternal Agony, Sports Allegro. And of course, boys and girls, of course, we're going to start off with some NFL talk. Big news, boys and girls. Big news from yesterday. The New York Jets, Jets, went ahead and traded Jamal Adams to the Seattle Seahawks. That's right, boys and girls. The Prez is in Seattle. Oh! Well, let's talk about the details of this trade real quick. The Jets will receive 2 first-round picks, one in 2021, one in 2022, and a third-round pick for 2021, and a player by the name of Bradley McDougald, who, by the way, is an amazing fucking player, great leader, and all around a good fucking dude. And it bums me out that I gotta see Bradley McDougald go, but I know he's going to kick all sorts of ass out there because that's what he did with fucking Seattle. And I know that. I've seen it. I mean, hell, I've seen it in Atlanta. Live. And good Lord. I wish him nothing but the best. But, you know, I can't be too sad or mad. Yeah, because the Seattle Seahawks got Jamal fucking Adams. Yeah, Jamal Adams. And a 2022 fourth-round pick, which, by the way, that's like catnip for John Schneider and Pete Carroll. Like, oh, God, third and fourth late round picks. Let's find some gems. They go apeshit for that. So, whatever. Fourth-round pick. Awesome. That's just a bonus. And let's talk about some of these teams' perspectives here. And, yeah, I want to talk about the Seahawks here real quick. But I want to talk about things I've been seeing from the Jets fans. And yeah, I will also put an asterisk on this. Social media isn't a great gauge of what the actual majority thinks. It's a very small minority of people, but I want to call some of these motherfuckers out because all you people flat out just saying like the Jets fleeced the Seahawks for 2 first-round picks. Let me ask you something. Have the Seahawks actually done anything majestic, awesome, or glorious with these fucking first-round picks the last few years? Not really. LJ Collier was injured most of the fucking preseason, so he didn't even get the goddamn practice with the goddamn squad till like, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks? I completely forget the date. That's how little impact LJ had. Rashad Penny, decent, yes, but shrug at times, shrug, right? You also have, well, due to the injury, there's also that shrug factor here, but you also have cats like Tremaine Ifedi, who was a first-round pick. So don't fucking get at me with the goddamn, oh, the Seahawks got fleeced. Dude, they barely draft well in the first round. We don't know what Jordan Brooks is going to do, by the way. But, yeah, first-round picks. Not really Seattle's finest fucking needs. More of a, I don't know, inefficient luxury that they tend to just fuck up on a lot. But yeah, dude, I've seen worse trades happen with the Seahawks for first rounders. Jamal Adams is not one of them. Do you remember Jimmy Graham? Yeah, Jimmy Graham. So don't get at me about the fucking first round fleece. Like, no, stop it. They didn't get fleeced. They know they fucking suck at first round drafting. So why not get a fucking great asset in Jamal Adams? I mean, good Lord, folks. And that is going to make me Uno reverse card on you, Jets fans. Like, have the Jets actually drafted well ever? Yeah, Sam Darnold, the exception. Fantastic player. But, holy crap. You got picks. Great. But what have you actually done with them? Time and time again, the organization known as the Jets, Jets, have fucked up a lot. And they've proven that drafting and scouting is not their strongest suit. And this is where I have to add on like a DLC and ask, why are you bitching and moaning? And I see a guy like Le'Veon Bell bitching about Jamal Adams, or subtly bitching about Jamal Adams on Twitter, which, by the way, there's no subtlety there. There's no nuance there. It's the most blatant, dumb shit ever. So stop it with the fucking false pretenses. Just say it like a fucking man, you goddamn prick. But listen, motherfucker. Le'Veon Bell doesn't have the fucking right to get on his shit, get on his fucking bullshit high horse, and talk about Jamal Adams need to be a team player. Dude, you are a fucking parasitic cancer for the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. Part of the Triforce, by the way, motherfucker. Rapist Burger, the fucking crazy ass motherfucker known as AB, and you, Le'Veon. So don't get on this whole fucking shit about, he's about the team. And you goddamn Jets fans are buying into this shit. Like, did you fucking forget the Steelers incident? How he got to your squad? By sitting out an entire fucking year making shitty rap videos? Did we all just forget about that shit? No? Yes? Okay. You probably roofied your ass or something. Good Jesus Christ, what a fucking joke. I mean, for decades, the Jets have done nothing but butt fumble. Yet you expect me to fucking sit here and listen to you when you say, Jamal Adams is a bum. What are you talking about, dude? You've employed worse players. And the situation with Jamal Adams, I mean, I have to look at that fucking squad. I have to look at that organization. I have to look at that head coach and the entire staff and think, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? How did you fuck this up so bad? Like Adam Gase, meth head looking motherfucker. What did you do? What are you about to do to Sam Darnold's career, by the way? Like, there are fucking actual people defending Adam Gase, and I tell everybody, like, this is the most mediocre fucking coach right next to most of those assholes in the AFC South, except Frank Reich, who, boy, genius. But, dude, Adam Gase sucks. He's proven time and time again that he is the fucking problem in a lot of these teams. Ryan Tannehill magically got better when he left. Kenyon Drake magically got better when he left. Minkah Fitzpatrick, one of the top fucking safeties now. Because what happened? He left Adam Gase. But no. Keep employing Adam Gase, extend him to a fucking contract, and see what the fuck happens to Sam Darnold. Holy fuck. Oh, yeah, Adams is the problem. Yeah, maybe it's the lack of strong work ethic and inconsistency all throughout that just crumbles the entire foundation of your organization each and every fucking time you try to do something nice. Oh, we got Quentin Williams. Potential gun charges. Shit. Oh, we got Jamal Adams. He hates his fucking team and culture. Skedaddle. I have no sympathy for this shit. I don't. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Why am I fucking apologizing? I have no fucking sympathy for this shit. Get the hell out of here. Like, if my team makes my own mistakes, like, yeah, I'll admit to that shit. Oh, the 1 yard line. I hear the 1 yard line joke all the fucking time. Of course I admit to that. Of course I look at the fucking joke, the original joke maker, right? The comic. And I tell them, yeah, no shit. No shit we fucked up on that. But guess what? I feel like this is not a move the Seahawks fucked up on. 2 first-round picks. Again, not a big deal. Especially when it comes to fucking Seahawks drafting. And generally what position they end up on. Like 20-something to like 26. Right? And in terms of numbers, kids, by the way, the Seahawks aren't winning a goddamn Super Bowl. Okay? I'm going to just outright say it. Like, the Seattle Seahawks are not winning the Super Bowl. I mean, Jamal Adams looked awesome. I think the Seahawks will improve by at least 1.5 win to possibly get them up to 12-4, 11-5. I would say 11-5. And maybe, somehow, magically, get to the NFC Championship. But I think some bullshit's going to happen where that dream just pops like a really sad bubble. But I do, however, believe this is going to be the most fun Seattle Seahawks defense we have watched in the last 4 to 5 years. That's nearly half a fucking decade, kids. That is half a decade. Holy shit. But think about this, man. If Quentin Dunbar can play, that's a big if, motherfucker. If Quentin Dunbar can play, the secondary could be the sexiest fucking thing ever. Quentin Dunbar, Shaquille Griffin, Quandre Diggs, Jamal Adams. And oh, by the way, you still got KJ, you still got Bobby. Oh, and guess what? Bruce Irvin's back. And you can also slot Shaquem Griffin in there, as he has proven that he is a solid fucking football player, regardless of the fucking stories and the fucking amputee thing. But he is an all-around great player that you can fucking put in the goddamn lineup now. So the team, on defense, I feel is going to be the most fun we have seen in a long time. Obviously, we don't know what the fuck Clowney's going to do. We still don't know what the fuck Clowney's going to do. He's probably going to go off to another goddamn team. I've accepted that shit. But to get Jamal Adams, who won't have a fucking contract problem until 2021, next year, holy shit. Holy shit. What a steal. What a fucking steal. But it does mean you have to rush your ass now to win now. Don't fuck up, Pete. I'm telling you, don't play conservative and shit. Let Russell fucking throw the goddamn ball, them deep balls down the fucking field. Those rainbow fucking balls. Let him throw that shit all day. And our defense can take care of the rest. Let's bring back the Legion of Boom. Legion of Boom 2.0. I know the fucking sign picket guy at the Seahawks home games, he would have the fucking Legion of Boom 2.0 sign. No. That wasn't it. I think this is it. I think this is the fucking year. I mean, Shaquille Griffin is, I think, only going to get better. Quandre Diggs is, I feel, again, another player that's going to get better. And if Quentin Dunbar can play, holy fucking shit. Already a proven player from the Redskins. And, I mean, adding Jamal Adams would just hype that fucking secondary up to just insane levels, in my opinion. But, yeah, I still think the Seahawks lack that oomph factor to get to the Super Bowl and win it. And obviously, you know, there's so many factors going into, you know, the postseason and obviously the regular season that we don't know about. Potential injuries, trades, you know, firings, hirings, whatever have you. So I'm kind of reluctant to say, oh, yeah, the Seahawks are going to fucking make it to the goddamn Super Bowl. As historically proven, I mean, the Seahawks somehow like lose some of their best players by like week 15. And then they're barely ready for like the first week of postseason. We somehow barely make it and survive. But I think eventually that'll crumble down in a potential NFC championship, but I don't know. I'm not confident enough to say that at this point. And I'm certainly not confident in saying the Seattle Seahawks will win the Super Bowl. I wish and hope it, though. That'd be awesome and amazing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But something that we won't really have to wait is the announcement of some wiggling around in the NFL CBA and the story of the cap space. So brace yourself, boys and girls. The NFL and NFLPA agrees to all players, you know, returning on July 28th for training camp. And yes, players will have the ability to opt out of the season. So if players are concerned for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure there's a whole process for that, but they do have the ability to do so. And the 2021 salary cap will be at least $175 million, down from 2020's $198.2 million. So that relative drastic change could be problematic for teams kind of hovering around, you know, barely hanging on to like salary cap space. So, you know, maybe a team like the fucking Chiefs, who just signed the $500 million man, could run into some fucking problems there. Who the hell knows? But the NFL is a beautiful / bizarre entity. It really is, man. It really is. Much like football or soccer. I love saying it like that. It upsets, two divisions of people, Americans and the English. Just to spite both of them, you say it in the worst and weirdest way possible. Soccer, football. But listen, let's talk some fucking football. And how it just bums me out when I see one of my favorite players just get injured. So Kylian Mbappe got injured during the Paris Saint-Germain versus Saint Etienne Coupe de France final. And here's a curious part. It was a 5,000 crowd game, first European nation to welcome fans to stadiums. And after a 4.5-month hiatus as a Ligue 1 was, cut short, unlike the other European leagues and technically, them in Netherlands. It was kind of curious to see, how players are just getting back out there without any sort of, I don't know, few week bump or like an exhibition thing to just kind of test themselves, but they go straight to it. And yeah, I mean, Neymar scores in the 14th minute for Paris Saint-Germain, but that does ultimately becomes the last goal and the only goal of the game. But a couple minutes after, in the 26th or 27th some odd minute, Mbappe gets tackled by Loic Perrin of Saint Etienne, and he's out. And this is a big concern for Paris Saint-Germain for the Champions League moving forward. And it's weird because FIFA 21 just announces Mbappe as the cover athlete, and this shit happens. Ugh. Has the Madden curse shifted to FIFA now? Oh boy, that would be some weird and wild shit. But yeah, hope Kylian Mbappe does recover, and hopefully he gets back to it. One of my fucking favorite players, man. He's such a fucking stud. I mean, I see traces of like Henry and kind of like Perez too, all kind of mixed in one young man who, yeah, I mean, this is an unfortunate thing, but the world of football has to move on. And maybe Paris Saint-Germain doesn't choke this season in the Champions League, but yeah, they're going to choke. They're going to fucking choke. And hey, it's okay to choke because you'll always have next season, right? Maybe we won't. Maybe Kung Flu will kill us all. But hey, the Premier League, despite all of that, has plans for the 2020 and 2021 season where they plan to start the season on September 21st and potentially end it by May 23rd. So thank God they got a fucking plan to end this goddamn season already because, yeah, by the time this episode is out, it'll be about an hour or so before kickoff for the last match of the season for every fucking team. And Arsenal, who, if they win, could relegate Watford, has an opportunity to show themselves out. My prediction, they draw 2-2. But I don't know what the hell's going to happen. But all I know is Arsenal always delivers on the shit news. And Shrojan Mustafi is set to miss out on another FA Cup final. 2017, he missed out because of an injury. This year, he is missing the fucking FA Cup final because of a hamstring injury. And yeah, that hammy fucking injury comes from the FA Cup semifinal against Manchester City, where he played decently enough, although there was a potential penalty call and some sloppy dribbles here and there. But overall, Mustafi's been pretty decent all around. But I'm looking at a guy like Rob Holding, who's been there, done that in the FA Cup final against Chelsea, specifically 3 years ago. And compared to Mustafi, who, I mean, when he faces big teams, relatively speaking, doesn't really do all that well. I'm curious to see how Arteta is going to mix up that lineup for the FA Cup final. I'm actually very curious and, dare I say it, hopeful about the FA Cup final. Oh my God. Can't believe I said that dangerous word. Hopeful. I did. Because the FA Cup final is on August 1st at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the United States, boys and girls, against Chelsea. Yes, Arsenal Football Club versus Chelsea Football Club. Oh, God. We've been here before. Many times against Chelsea. But this one feels different. New eras for both clubs. Obviously, Chelsea has their own legend in Frank Lampard, who has been doing a brilliant job, by the way, all around throughout his squad, and the way he's maintained young talent with the veterans and mixing them up on a relatively kind of minimized budget and transfer window, so to speak. And it's pretty incredible what he's been able to do in his first year. And you have Mikel Arteta, who only half a season or so into his new job, and he already knows the dumpster fire that is Arsenal Football Club, yet he has somehow managed to get this club to an FA Cup final in a banter year. So again, there is some hopefulness there, but again, I remember last year's fucking Europa League final. That was horrendous. And yeah, weirdly enough, Unai Emery, the cutback who was responsible for the downfall of Arsenal Football Club in part 2 of that sense after Arsene Wenger, has been hired by Villarreal, which, okay, bye, go to Spanish football, bye, motherfucker. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Unai Emery, oh my God. I roll. Oof. He pisses me off. Unai Emery is just one of those fucking managers, just so fucking full of himself, and then you just hear the fucking trash he's just vomiting out his mouth, and it's just upsetting, to say the least. Although, yeah, I mean, I feel the same way whenever Rob Manfred talks too. Just a couple of days ago on opening day, when Rob Manfred was being interviewed during the Yankees and Nationals game, and literally immediately afterwards, a fucking storm hits DC to just fucking delay the game and inevitably cancel it. You just see a face like that, you just irk a little bit. But, I will say, I love baseball being back. Major League Baseball is in full swing, and games are just rolling left and right. I mean, good Lord, folks, baseball every motherfucking day for 60 days, right? 60 fucking games. Probably more than 60 days because the way they probably have to, change around the schedule, different sports, venues, all that stuff. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to how the season unfolds. You got virtual fans now that appeared for the first time on the Fox morning broadcast for the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Chicago Cubs game. And it's such a weird fucking thing putting the virtual crowd. I mean, it is a fucking shitty EA crowd background, computer generated fucking models, and it looks like shit. Just show the empty stadium. And quite honestly, I don't really need the fucking fake crowd sounds either. I would rather have just kind of the uncensored version of the players and managers and every fucking staff just yelling and talking to each other. Because I enjoy kind of that raw shit. And yeah, maybe not, TV and kid appropriate, but dude, if you offered that option on like a fucking stream platform, motherfuckers would pay for that shit. I'm just saying right now. As long as it's reasonably priced. Like if you hook us on with like $1 a month, where you can watch the uncensored fucking broadcast of this ESPN thing of players just uncensored. Hell yeah, I'm going to fucking pay for that shit. That sounds like fun. But I'm an idiot. So, just saying my shit here. That's what happens in a strange era of empty stadiums and baseball teams being homeless. Although it's not a rare occurrence. I mean, we've seen this in MLB before, historically. But the Toronto Blue Jays, who were homeless for quite some time, have now found a home for the season in Buffalo. Buffalo, New York. Yes. Home of the Toronto Blue Jays for the 2020 season. It does house their AAA affiliation and their park over there in Sullen Field. I apologize. Sahlen. Motherfucker, I can't pronounce shit. All right. But AAA, Buffalo, Sullen Field for the Toronto Blue Jays. And, it's it's only going to end in heartbreak, isn't it? The city of Buffalo, I mean, it's kind of a thing. It happens historically with all your sports. I mean, hell, the Clippers came from Buffalo. Do you remember that shit? Nobody seems to. Nobody fucking remembers. The Clippers were from fucking Buffalo. But you'll say it's not a city of heartbreak, dude. It is a city of fucking heartbreak. Because it's in a fucking state of kind of self-delusion in the sports ball sense. Oh, the Yankees. Shut up. Fuck you and your Yankees. Get the fuck out of here. My whole thing is, New York sports ball arrogance is hilarious to me. When you have a team like the New York Knicks sitting there in Madison Square Garden with a fucking straight face and announcing to people that they have signed Tom Thibodeau, motherfucker, Tom motherfucking Thibodeau, to a 5-year contract. Why do you say Tim? Because he's that fucking forgettable. Yo, the Knicks signed fucking Tom Thibodeau to a 5-year contract. What the fuck? Oh my God. Yeah, it's not like roster composition has anything to do with it. It's not like team chemistry has anything to do with it. It's not like having fucking 5 power forwards have anything to fucking do with it. Holy shit. You know Thibodeau has like a 3 to 4 year expiration date. Anywhere he goes. I mean, holy fucking crap. The Knicks and their hilarious expectations versus cruel reality is the funniest fucking dichotomy you will ever see in sports ever. All right, let's just take the previous season, for example. All right, and this is how fucking hilariously heartbreaking it is for the New York Knicks. Their expectation, number 1 overall pick, which meant Zion Williamson, the franchise-changing player. Reality, they get the number 3 overall pick in R.J. Barrett, who, by the way, seems like a good kid, seems like a great player. Not trying to slate him at all, but it's the frustration with the annoyance of these fucking Knicks fans who boast about having the worst record and tanking it to perfection, only to just get slapped by reality and get RJ Barrett, who is going to be a decent addition to the franchise, but not that altering talent to fucking take the Knicks to the next level, where, again, your roster composition is fucking dog shit. So what do? You set your expectations for free agency, right? Yeah! Your expectations. Kyrie Irving and fucking Kevin Durant. What happens? 4 different power forwards minimum in free agency for way too much money. Way too much money. Seriously, dude. Google Knicks 2019 free agency. I'm going to read you some of these fucking names. I'm going to read you all the goddamn names, actually, because it's fucking hilarious. Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, Tosh Gibson, Wayne Payton, Marcus Morris, Reggie Bullock. Holy fucking crap. You thought that team was going to compete with Frank, the French boy? What the fuck are you talking about, Knicks? And then, that delusion of expectation is, oh, we're going to have a decent season. Reality, no, you are one of the worst teams in the NBA. One of the worst teams, genuine bottom feeders in the NBA. And so you think, oh man, we're going to switch it around with the head coach. Let's entice Jason Kidd. He's an assistant for the Lakers right now. He doesn't want to be with the Lakers. What the fuck are you talking about? Why the hell would he want to leave right now? With the squad and the staff in their first year. 60 plus fucking wins on a Kung Flu ended season. Vying for a fucking first seed. Why the fuck would they care? Instead, you get slapped with the reality of Tom Thibodeau for 5 fucking years. Oh my God. Dude, Tibbs will reach a certain pinnacle and then he will underachieve massively. And by the way, he'll kind of take the sordid route too, which is going to fucking cause friction amongst the fans, media, ownership, general manager, all this shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but We've seen it time again. Yet you're going to argue, aren't you? You're going to tell me the Knicks are going to get better. Oh, the Knicks are going to turn it around. Shut the fuck up. The Knicks are never going to turn that shit around. Get the fuck out of here. Your best era was with Patrick Ewing, and then you ostracized the man by fucking getting him out of New York. What the fuck is wrong with your franchise? Everything, Knicks. I ain't apologizing for that shit either. Good Lord. I know it's usually the Knicks and Giants tandem, but for the Knicks and Jets fans tandem, guys, come on. Don't argue today. Take those L's. Take those fucking L's. Because that's what sports ball is all about. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you'll go on a magical Mark Sanchez journey. Sometimes you'll go on a Linsanity adventure. And then the next thing you realize is, oh God, the butt fumble. Oh God, Linsanity was just a fad. And ultimately, isn't it nice that we got sports ball now to just talk shit? Oh, you're an evil dick. Yeah, I am. But, hey, I'm an evil dick, but I got plans. I got plans for y'all, motherfuckers. And I'm going to lay it out here for the next episode on the Sky Lounge. Actually, next episode's on the Sky Lounge. So we're going to have this episode about the sports ball here on Sunday. And Monday, we're going to preview some NHL. It's going to be a beautiful fucking thing, kids. Hockey is back. Exhibition starts on Tuesday, but we want to preview the possible scenarios and potential results of matchups that will be happening before our very eyes in just a couple of days. And on Tuesday, on the 28th, we're going to go ahead and preview some NFL action. I have a board ready that's been ready for fucking months. And we're going to go ahead and use that, talk some fucking NFL football, talk some fucking wins and loss records, and just highlights and thoughts of each and individual teams and each and individual divisions, and probably go into talking about the Super Bowl. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music, and also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Till next time, fuck off.